button.
Heading.
You are currently on a button. To click this button, press Control, Option, Space. Show, stop record.
The setting for genealogy of the Holy War in Thracia 776, virtually every character and location is based on Norse and Celtic mythology. Yggdrasil itself is derived from Yggdrasil, known as the World Tree in Norse mythology. During the desperate development period for Fire Emblem Awakening, developers entertained the idea of taking the story to the planet Mars, but Iguchi swiftly shot the idea down. This is perhaps a result of the references to Roman mythology in previous titles. The release of Super Smash Bros. Melee helped finalize Mars' name in the West, but not before a Fire Emblem anime featuring a Prince Mars was released in Japan in 1996. The anime is based on the third game, Fire Emblem Mystery of the Emblem, and only consists of 2 episodes. A dubbed and subtitled version of the anime was released in America in 1997, 6 years before the first Fire Emblem game would see the same treatment. It's thanks to this anime that Japanese voice actor for Prince Mars, Hikaru Midorikawa, now does the voice of Mars in the Super Smash Bros. Series as well. That's all for today, but don't forget to subscribe to DigiKnow Gaming and follow DigiKnow Gaming on Facebook and Twitter. Make sure you also check out DigiKnowGaming.com. And if you like this video, check out our other videos. And if you like Nintendo things, I have a series called Nintendo 101 where I do the history of a certain franchise in that company. I did Zelda once. Check that out. I also do reviews if you need help. So, thanks. Have a good day. Bye!
Oh, this is with Markiplier. Hi, Markiplier.
Did you know Dracula's full name is Dracula Vlad Tepes? This information comes from the Symphony of the Night instruction manual, where it is also revealed Alucard's real name is Adrian Fahrenheit Tepes. The name Vlad Tepes calls back to the original inspiration for Bram Stoker's Dracula character, a real-world prince known as Vlad III, or called Vlad Tepes, 3-time ruler of the Wallachia region of Romania. When translated from Romanian to English, Vlad Tepes becomes Vlad the Impaler, referring to his widespread reputation for the cruel and unusual punishment of his enemies. The name of the Castlevania villain, and by extension Bram Stoker's Dracula, comes from Vlad III's nickname, Dracula. In Romanian, Dracula means son of Dracul, referring to Vlad II Dracul. Diving even further back, the name Dracul was derived from the Latin word Draco, meaning dragon. References to Vlad Tepes can be found in Symphony of the Night itself as well. The one-time use item, Power of Sire, is a magical spell that will kill all enemies on the screen or inflict massive damage to boss characters. If the player looks closely at the background when this item is in use, a portrait of Vlad III Tepes can be seen outlined in a rainbow of colors. The Castlevania games draw inspiration for characters from a diverse range of sources. Some are easily recognized, like Medusa, Frankenstein's monster, and Death, but others require more robust historical knowledge to spot. The Castlevania Bloodlines boss Elizabeth Bartley is likely based on a real Hungarian countess named Elizabeth Bathory. Bathory is the world's most prolific female serial killer, earning her the nickname the Blood Countess. Although she never faced trial, she was accused of murdering hundreds of girls. Some legends even say she bathed in the blood of virgins, believing it would help her retain her youth. The Castlevania 64 boss Guy de Rai is named after the French army leader who fought alongside Joan of Arc. The real-world Guy de Rai was later convicted as a pedophiliac serial killer of children. Some Castlevania characters derive names and traits from historical literature. The recurring boss character, Carmela, is a reference to an 1871 novel of the same name by Sheridan Le Fanu. In the novel, Carmela is a beautiful lesbian vampire who wore a mask to hide the fact that she had been dead for decades. This is why Castlevania's Carmela is always depicted with a mask. The Aria of Sorrow boss Headhunter is similar to Princess Langwidere from the 3rd installment of L. Frank Baum's Wizard of Oz series, Ozma of Oz. In the book, the vain Princess Langwidere lives in isolation with a large collection of heads of beautiful women, which are interchangeable on her neck. Though it's possible the actual inspiration came from the 1985 Disney film Return to Oz, in which the character Princess Mombi has magical powers heads, similar to Princess Langwidere from the books. The aria of sorrow boss Balor is taken from Celtic mythology. Balor was the king of a race of supernatural giants known as the Fomorians. Some legends say Balor had only one eye that wreaked destruction when opened. The recurring boss character Karasuman is influenced by both Christian and Japanese mythology. The word Karasu means crow in Japanese, and it's thought the character is partially based on Karasu Tengu, supernatural beings from Japanese folklore that take the form of humanoid crows or ravens. Karasuman was referred to as Malphas from Dawn of Sorrow onward. Malphas is the name of a crow-like demon from Christian hell who has 40 legions of demons under his command. The Symphony of the Night boss Grand Falloon is named after a concept from a 1963 novel called Cat's Cradle by Kurt Vonnegut. In the novel, a Grand Falloon is a satirical reference to
Show Captain stop recording.
It's 12:30.
Show Cap.